Hey folks, what's going on? It's OutLan, and I have some new gear here for 2023 that I'm going to be taking out backpacking and hiking, and just wanted to kind of show you guys some of my new inventory, some new stuff that I've got, and some things I'm pretty excited about having in my pack this year. I think they're going to make quite a bit of improvement to my hiking experience. So let's check them out right now. All right, let's start off with this. I got an item as a stocking stuffer for Christmas. It's something I asked for, but my wife got it to me as a stocking stuffer. And it is this right here. It is the Rology cork ball. This is the travel size one, it's the smaller one. And it just weighs a few ounces, but absolutely fantastic little piece of gear right here. Because when I hike any kind of distances, I tend to get quite a bit of pain in my muscles, my quads, and my calves. They just hurt. So I wanted something to be able to roll out my muscles at the end of a long day of hiking. So the Rology cork ball is fantastic because it's so light. It can just fit in my med kit, and I can take this out at the end of the night and use it to roll out my soreness. So I'm pretty excited about this. It's such a simplistic thing, such a simplistic piece of gear, but I think it's going to really help my overall physical health out on the trail. Super important right there. Next piece of gear that I'm very excited about is this Fire Maple fixed star that I got from Fire Maple. They sent it over to me to review, and I have a whole separate review on this, a whole separate video. Go check that out after you're done watching this. But this is a fantastic stove system. It's an all-in-one system, very much like a Jetboil, if you've ever seen a Jetboil, but it's much less expensive. But in my opinion, the quality's very similar. It really is a nice quality piece of gear. It's pretty heavy as far as for backpacking. I don't know if I'll be taking it backpacking per se, but definitely car camping, overlanding, it's going to be going. It might just have a permanent place in my vehicle where I can just whip this out, you know, if I want to cook something up on a spontaneous trip or not. So that's the Fire Maple fixed star. Make sure you check out that full review that I did. Next piece of gear that I'm really excited about this year is something I've been wanting forever that I just didn't pull the trigger on, and I don't really know why. But it's this right here, is the REI Sahara sun hoodie. Now I looked at lots of different sun hoodies, and I've looked at OR, Outdoor Research, and several other different brands. A lot of companies make these sun hoodies. But after all the research and looking around, I honestly liked REI's version the best. It had the features that I wanted, and it had a great price. So I went with the REI Sahara sun hoodie, and I don't think I'm going to be upset about that. I think it's going to work out really well. I just needed something as a super light extra layer of protection against the sun, especially in the hottest part of the summer. This is still going to keep you cool, but protect me from some of those sun's rays. I'm going to Arizona here in about a week, so I'm going to get to test this out there in those temps and blazing sun. If anybody ever been there, I have not, so it'll be an experience for me. But I'll be trying this out when I hit the trail out there. You know, I don't buy that much from REI these days because most of the gear that I get is from cottage companies, you know, handmade USA type stuff. But one thing I do still purchase a lot of is clothing from REI. I like their REI Co-op brand. I like the way the clothes fit. I like the way they feel. I like the quality of them. Overall, I think they're pretty nice pieces of gear. And so I bought quite a few pieces of clothing from REI. I have REI Venturi pants. They don't make those anymore, but they're great hiking pants. I have a moisture wicking shirt. I have a down puffy, and now I have the Sahara sun hoodie. So pretty excited to add this to my collection of hiking clothes. All right, it wouldn't be a new gear year if I didn't talk about some stuff from the folks at Hilltop Packs. And one of their new ventures is called Apex Giant. If you have not checked out Hilltop Packs or Apex Giant, you need to check them out. I have some new gear from them. First off, I have this, this is the Dirt Diggler trowel. Super cool piece of gear. It's even got my name on it right there, OutLan. Pretty cool. It is a 6-inch trowel made of aluminum, super light, very nicely shaped. It gives you a lot of surface for digging, for really getting in there. It's pretty nice. You know, I've used the Deuce trowel for a while, the Deuce 2, but it was really cool to be able to get this from Apex Giant. This will replace my Deuce. I think it's going to be going with me everywhere now, and it's just a really nice piece of gear, personalized, made in the USA. You can't beat that. Apex Giant, they're just great over there. Great piece of gear. Another piece of gear I have right here is this. This is the large dog bone from Apex Giant, and basically what that is it's a toggle for your bear bag. Now I had another toggle that I lost somewhere in West Virginia. It's who knows where it is, somewhere along Seneca Creek right now, but it's gone because I couldn't find a real good way to keep the toggle attached to the line, and somehow they just got separated and lost. What I like about this piece of gear is it has this nice hole, this nice loop here that I can loop the cordage around and keep it with my cordage at all times. So I'm not nearly as worried about losing the dog bone as I was the previous piece of gear that I had. So yeah, super lightweight. You know, of course you can use a stick, but having your own thing right there, so you know, you get the, you know, when you get to your campsite at the end of a huge hiking day, sometimes I don't even feel like cooking. Honestly, I'm just like, do I really even want to eat? I don't even want to mess with it because I'm so exhausted. You definitely don't want to go foraging for sticks to have to hang your bear line, all these extra things that you got to do. So having this gear on hand, the super lightweight gear that really is a minimal impact on your whole loadout, is just absolutely worth it in my opinion. So I'm super excited about having the dog bone as my toggle for my bear bag line. I do have some new insulation this year that I haven't tested out too much, but my good friend Brandon owns a company called Elite Refuge Outdoors, and Elite Refuge is just starting to get into the insulation game. He already has a chair and table kit. That amazing chair and table kit was over on hilltoppacks.com. I don't know if it's still there. It was sold out last I looked, but extremely popular, really nice piece of gear, and of course great pricing. So I have some additional gear from Elite Refuge that I'm going to be testing out, and one of those pieces of gear is this right here. This is just a down blanket, but it's super lightweight. It's very much like the Costco type quilt. Super light, super compressible, but will keep you warm probably to 50, maybe 40 degrees. It's a great summer option. This is going to be going with me on some of my warm weather hikes. Super excited about this because I like having something that's compressible but still warm and comfortable and good quality. So I'm very excited to get this out on the trail and get using it. It's going to be great. So another piece of gear I have from Elite Refuge is this underquilt here. And I got to use this back a couple weeks ago when I was in Red River Gorge. Temperatures got down, I think they got down to the 40s. They may have dipped into the 30s, I don't know. But this is a 15-degree underquilt, super, super warm. I was really impressed with how comfortable I was. I felt no drafts, no cold spots. It was absolutely fantastic. Just a great piece of gear. So this thing kept me warm and cozy. Up until now, I've been using a 20-degree 3/4 length underquilt, which is kind of an oxymoron when you think about it. A 20-degree quilt that doesn't cover your feet. It's not the best. Of course, in the summer, I have to ventilate it out, you know, let some cool air get underneath it because otherwise it'll be too warm, and then put something under my feet to keep them warm. But in colder weather, having a full-length underquilt is just a game changer. It's absolutely amazing, fantastic. Like I said, nice quality. This is a nice budget option for a down underquilt. So that's Elite Refuge. All right, last but very, very certainly not least, is you're gonna get a sneak peek of another new piece of gear, one of the big four that I got this year. I literally just got this in the mail yesterday from Hayden over at Neighborhood Packs. He has sent me a pack to test and review, and I couldn't be more excited about this. Okay, it is EPX 200. This red fabric here is EPX 200. We got Ultra Grid for the pockets and the shoulder straps and the hip belt. And then this is called Ultra Stretch or Venom Stretch fabric here on the pocket. It's a new kind of fabric that is a little bit tighter than spandex, but is not supposed to stretch out as much over time. So it retains its shape and it's super durable and strong. Won't tear on rocks and sticks and things like that as much. I am so excited to get this thing out and get it tested and get some real world use of it. I am very appreciative to Hayden for sending me this to test out. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of this pack, a full review, a full, probably an overnight video when I take this thing out and really get it tested with a full loadout. But I'm super excited to have another bag in my arsenal, this time a 45 liter. This will be the largest frameless pack that I have. So very excited. Cool piece of gear. It's going to be a great year. All right, everybody, that's just a sneak peek of some of my new gear for 2023 that you're going to be seeing in some of my videos. Very excited to take this stuff out and get to use it on the trail. I think 2023 is going to be a year of adventure and a lot of fun, a lot of outdoor excitement. Really looking forward to it. If you're not a subscriber, guys, make sure you subscribe so you can see all these types of videos, full gear reviews, trip videos. Hit that thumbs up button for me. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. And as always, I will talk to you very soon. See you in the next one.